What if death isn't the end? What if something waits beyond the veil? Something dark, something vengeful. Welcome to a nightmare unlike any other. This is Legion, the horrifying sequel to The Exorcist. A story that will crawl under your skin, twist your mind, and make you question everything you believe about good and evil. The story begins in Georgetown, where a series of brutal, ritualistic murders are shaking the city to its core. Victims are found in grotesque positions, mutilated, their bodies arranged in ways that defy explanation. The crimes are identical to those committed by the Gemini Killer, a serial murderer who was executed years ago. But that's impossible, right? Enter Lieutenant Kinderman, an aging, skeptical police detective haunted by past cases. You might remember him from The Exorcist. He was the one investigating Regan MacNeil's bizarre case. Now, he's on the hunt again, and what he finds is far more terrifying than anything he's faced before. Kinderman's investigation leads him to a psychiatric ward, where the horror truly begins. In one of the cells sits a man who should not exist, a man with a familiar face. It's Father Damien Karras. Yes, the same Father Karras who died at the end of The Exorcist, sacrificing himself to save young Regan. He was supposed to be dead, but here he is, alive, confined in a hospital, and suffering from severe amnesia. Or is he? Some days, he speaks like the real Karras, confused, lost. But at other times, something else takes over. A different voice. A voice dripping with malice. A voice that shouldn't belong to him. This thing inside Karras claims to be the Gemini Killer, and he knows details about the murders that only the real killer could. But how? How could the spirit of a dead serial killer possess the body of a dead priest? Kinderman soon realizes he's dealing with something far more sinister than a serial killer. This is not just a man. This is not even a ghost. This is pure evil. The Gemini Killer did not die alone. At the moment of his execution, his soul was stolen, dragged into the darkness by a far greater force. That force? The demon from The Exorcist. The same entity that once possessed Regan MacNeil. It never truly left. It wanted revenge. And now, it's back. Stronger, more dangerous, and playing a game far beyond human comprehension. As Kinderman races to uncover the truth, he's forced to face the impossible. The thin line between science and the supernatural. Between psychology and possession. Between man and monster. And the most chilling question of all, can a soul truly be stolen? The tension escalates as Kinderman pieces everything together. But stopping this evil won't be easy. The demon has one last horrifying trick. It can leave Karras. It can jump into someone else. Anyone. Maybe even you. Why Legion is a horror masterpiece? Legion isn't just a horror novel. It's a mind-bending psychological thriller that explores the nature of evil, the afterlife, and the battle between faith and logic. Unlike The Exorcist, which focused on external terror, Legion is a deep, slow-burning descent into intellectual horror. It's filled with some of the most chilling dialogues ever written. It makes you question what you believe about life, death, and the soul. And just when you think you understand, it twists again. If The Exorcist made you fear demons, Legion will make you fear reality itself. So, dare to read it. But don't be surprised if something lingers in the shadows after you turn the last page. Because in Legion, the dead don't always stay dead.